We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Mets, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rosario.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
7 o'clock.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The second baseman.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And a great inning here as he gets another punt. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
The shortstop, Javier.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. A ball and no strikes. One and 1 the count now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Wilson Contreras would be next. This is line to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Second inning set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Contreras corrals it. The throw down to first, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Line towards center field, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wong is off of first with 2 away. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up. The tag, and he is out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. He's set and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He's going.
He's running. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play. And new inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home.
I got the count 1-2.
Popped up. Bryant is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramos is retired, 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll... So digging in now, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Albert.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. So striding forward now, Nico Horner. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. There he goes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Almora ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. On the indecision costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
Now batting.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
He's got it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich, and he hits it hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he? And we'll have to leave it there. As Colton Wong will stand in. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. At the plate, Ian Happ comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Ian.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So here's Albert Almora next as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in to Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Nico Horner. The bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And now a pitch on the way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. So here's Jeff McNeil, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Soft grounder left side. Bryant with the bare hand. Hey now. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Now Lester's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras has it. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Skied down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Yelich makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next up from New York, Rafael Devers. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Riding in once again, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hap with a 2-1 count now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there goes Pence. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch.
Number 68. Dylan Betances.
Jason Hayward is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. 0 for 2. Jason Kipnis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 27.
Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Hayward now. 1 away. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Another one sent foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Got him. Now batting, Chris Bryant. He was a double play victim last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. One out, nobody on. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. At the plate now, Hunter Pence down the first baseline. Another foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Justin Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Rosario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Comes set, the 0-1. He swings and misses, throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he strikes him out to retire this. 11th inning set to get underway, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In the dirt here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. On the ground to the left side. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retire. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Paul Sewald takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Now pitching for New York.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, and it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he is tagged out here. On to the 12th frame in this one, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. Now the first pitch here from Lester. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Nelson Cruz looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hap will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way in extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here now is Juan Soto.
Batting second, the center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And here's Christian Yelich now. And he fouls this one off. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts itself right back in the count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Soto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he is in there. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
To 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit in the air to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Jed Lowry will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now here's the pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit on the ground to third. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
batting it. The first
So
baseman,
here's Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
Popped up. Merrifield moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Striding in, Garrett Stubbs, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Garrett Stubbs.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Keeps fighting him off. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back. Gone! And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Bigging in for his second at bat, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Wong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready now, Corey Seager. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
The batter, Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And it's fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the first baseline. Merrifield scoops it up to Lowry at the bag. On to first as they get the double play. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. Merrifield is a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Colton Wong now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. That's popped up. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher, Garrett.
And he pops it up. Here comes Gordon, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gordon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Juan Soto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Late that time for a strike.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Alvarez.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Alex Bregman. Hit in the air out to center field. Wong is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilson Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Popped him up. Stubbs over to his right, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit to short. Lowry's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Devers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Next up for the Stros, Whit Merrifield. No hits to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He was a double play victim last time around.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Line toward right center. Soto is there, and he has it for the first out. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Third baseman.
Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is there, and how about that? A three-pitch. Bottom of the inning now. And that'll bring up Colton Wong.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. In now, Alex Gordon, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Soto is right there, one down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and that's the third out. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Jordan.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Gordon is there. 1 out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Anthony Santander.
The right fielder.
Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Glares this one over toward first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Corey Seager. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's 1 down now. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry. Grounded to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Garrett Stubbs. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he popped him up. McNeil onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Soto is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Colton Wong will stand in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The Mets down to their final strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Alex Gordon, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance.